Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to start looking at trigonometry and the trigonometric ratios. So in this first little quick introduction video, we're just going to look at how to label right-angled triangles, and then in the next video we'll get into what the trigonometric ratios are, how they come about. You guys will be doing a bit of an investigation, and then we'll get cracking into some worked questions as well in future videos. So to start with, we need to look at how to label right-angled triangles, okay? So in trigonometry, we have a convention for labeling the sides of a right-angled triangle when we are given one angle theta. So this symbol here is theta, it's a Greek letter. We often in maths use Greek letters in terms of angles, but just know that it is any variable. It's just like an X, just like a Y, okay? It's just a placeholder for a value. So in a right angled triangle with a given theta, all right, so given angle here, right angled triangle denoted by our little 90 degree in the corner. So there are three sides of a triangle. So conventionally, the longest side, so the diagonal side opposite the right angle, we denote as the hypotenuse. So you guys may remember the word hypotenuse from any Pythagoras theorem work. It is exactly the same. It is this diagonal or longest side of our triangle. Now the opposite side, so the opposite side of our angle is the side that is made up by the angle, okay? So if we have the two lines that make our angle, the opposite length is that length between those two lines, okay? And then finally, our adjacent side is the one length left, or the one that touches our theta, okay? So the side that touches theta that isn't the hypotenuse is the adjacent. All right, so the hypotenuse side is the longest side, the opposite side is opposite theta, and the adjacent side is adjacent to theta or touching theta. So I want you guys just to have a quick go at labeling these triangles. So please pause the video now, have a crack. Once you finish, unpause, and I'll go through them. All right, welcome back. We're quickly just going to run through labeling these three triangles. All right, so the way I do it, the first thing I look for is the hypotenuse. All right, that's the easiest one to find, easiest one to label. So in this first one, our hypotenuse is this side here. So it's our longest side opposite the right angle. The next step, I look for the opposite, just is the one that theta isn't touching, all right, or opposite to theta. So in our left triangle here, it is this one. And then that means our last one remaining is the adjacent side. So hopefully you guys got those three labels correct. This middle one, again, find the hypotenuse first, then I find the opposite, and then I find the adjacent. I think if you have a systematic way of doing it every time, then you're going to get it correct every time, okay? Last one, hypotenuse, opposite, and adjacent, all right? So it's as simple as that. Just make sure you are getting this correct, because it is super important that we are labeling our sides correctly. Otherwise, our trig ratios aren't going to work. So have a quick practice of that. Make up some right-angled triangles, throw an angle in there, and label the right-angled triangles. And we'll see you next time.